We're going to look at how to view, edit, update, and add time off records for your employees. Let's go to Time and Attendance and then Time Off. Here you will see a list of all of the time off employees of your company. You can use these filters to find a specific employee, a time off type, or simply a duration. First, we'll click on Add to add a time off record for an employee. First, we find and choose the name of the employee we want to add a time off for. Then, you will be presented with all of the time off types for this employee. We're going to choose Vacation. The pie chart shows us the number of days remaining for this employee. We're going to choose the start date of this time off and the end date. You can calculate the days manually, or you can simply click on the calculation duration and the system will do it for you. Here you can see that 5 days has been calculated. Once done, click on Submit, and if you see here, the time off has been successfully added. Going back to your time off records, you can see the time off that we have added is seen here. And because we have added this as a manager, it's already approved. Click here to view the actions we can carry out on this record. Using the Increment by 1 action, we can quickly increment the time off by 1 day. Now, if we can click on the View icon, the number of days is set to 6 days. And an extra day has been added on the end date. Another way for a manager to add a time off to an employee is to simply go to their employees file. Search and select from the employee list. Scrolling down the bottom of the screen, and we'll click on the time off icon. Here you will see listed the time off for this employee. Now we'll click on the Add button again. And once again, click on the vacation time off type. And as we did before, we can add the time off details for this employee. But for now, we'll click on Cancel. And then Cancel again. It is possible for an employee to request their own time off. So let's go to their self-service view. An employee can click on the lunch button underneath their employee photo. Then select Request Time Off. Once again, we add a start date, an end date, and click on Calculate Duration. When you're done, click on Submit. Now you can see the time off request has been successfully submitted. Now, the pie chart says that we have 22 days remaining, and here we can see the time off that we have applied for is pending approval by our manager. An employee can modify or cancel their request up until their start date, and a notification will be sent to their manager or approver. Any time off already taken cannot be edited or deleted by the employee. Now let's return to our manager view. By going to the Workflow section, we can see the time off request of this employee. We can also use the calendar to view the holiday request as well. Anything you see that is not a solid color is pending approval. So we can click here and view the time off request. If there are no issues with the time of request, you can go ahead and click on Approval. Here you will see a list of all of the time of request, and the status is approved. Returning to our employee view, the employee can now see that the request has been approved.